So you also take a little bit of, or a lot of non-physical risk as a catcher, right? I'm sure you're getting plenty of guidance from the dugout, lots of signals and such. But, you really are the real-time game manager, the leader of the infield. What are the kinds of things you're managing out there, and how can that, go right for you and go wrong for you, behind the plate? You're not just a dude sitting there catching fastballs. You got a lot of mental things going on as well.
Well, just the simple things would be, game calling. You have to be, really prepared in what pitches to call and what, hitters' weaknesses and strength. You got to try to stay away from it. And at the same time, being able to have trust in your pitcher that you're calling the right pitches. I've taken, sometimes the role of trying to put guys in positions where I want them to be. You say the right or wrong calls. I don't think of it that way because I have enough confidence that what I was trying to put down was the best pitch at the right time. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, we're all professionals in this game, and we got to tip our cap sometimes. And I don't view it in a way of right and wrong. I'm just trying to get us through a game as quickly as I can.
But you still have to deal, I imagine, with experienced pitchers differently than rookies as far as how you're managing the game, or is that really not a big deal? Or does it change during the season?
No, that's a great question. There's different ways of approaching a rookie and a veteran. A veteran will the conversations that we have, they're more experienced, so they face different guys, and they know that from the time they face Sandy, hey, yeah, sure, he doesn't hit sliders well, but man, Sandy has taken me deep 2 or 3 times on my slider, so let's stay away from that. So you kind of start adding those kind of things into your game plan. It doesn't mean stay away from throwing a certain pitch, but that game planning is a lot different than it is with a rookie. A rookie, it's mainly hey, here's what I got. I got a power fastball, I got a power slider, and a really good changeup. Let's see what happens. And usually, those for me are a lot easier. In a sense, the guys with no experience, because that lets me control the game plan. It's my game plan in my head. I enjoyed that chess match with hitters. I'm calling pitches based on something that I'm gonna, try to call later, like in the 5th or 6th or 7th inning, their 3rd time around. So I enjoy that. Not to say I don't enjoy it with the veterans, but that game plan is way more of sometimes a shout match in the middle of the dugout, trying to figure out where we're going with the game plan.
Have you ever felt a little bit like Kevin Costner's character Crash Davis in Bull Durham?
There's been certain times where I'm like,
hey, mate,
just throw whatever you want. Yeah. And then, you get him in the dugout and you're like, hey, if you listen to me, we'll figure this out. I'm not a catcher that, it's my game plan or nothing. I try to compromise. But if you're going to sit there and shake me off on the mound because you want to throw this one pitch that everyone knows you're going to throw, then we got to figure out a better way to approach it.
Yeah. Use your head.